Guys, I'm sorry, I truly am, but I'm picking Magomed Ankalaev to beat Alex Pereira at UFC 313 in a couple of weeks, in just under 2 weeks. Now look, I'm a massive Alex Pereira fan. I've picked him in like every single fight. I picked him in the Adesanya fights. I picked him in the Yuri fights, Blachowicz, Jamal Hill, Roundtree, Strickland. I picked him in every fight. But I think his era is going to come to an end in just under 2 weeks against Magomed Ankalaev, and I have a few reasons why. Now look, this isn't my most confident prediction of all time. Could Alex Pereira win? Absolutely. He could KO Magomed Ankalaev. There's also a world where he just outdamages him. Ankalaev takes him down a couple times. Pereira gets up. I think what's helping Pereira is Ankalaev isn't, super dangerous on the ground. He's not really a submission threat. So maybe there's a world where Ankalaev takes him down, Pereira gets up, it's even on the feet, but Pereira does some more damage and they give it to Pereira. Look, if it's a close decision, Pereira could win. But I'm really confident Magomed Ankalaev is going to win, and I'm going to tell you why. Look, the fans need to stop this narrative that Magomed Ankalaev's a striker. He's never shot a takedown in his life. I don't care if he's a bit more of a striker than the average Dagestani fighter. I don't care if he, strikes a lot in his fights. This is a totally different guy than Adesanya, Yuri, Roundtree, Hill. Had Adesanya even shot a takedown ever? Had Yuri ever shot a takedown ever? Had Hill or Roundtree ever shot a takedown ever? Had Strickland ever shot a takedown ever? We're comparing guys who have never shot ever to, a Dagestani who strikes a bit more than he wrestles and is a bit, who's a bit more of a striker than a wrestler. I'll give you that. If I'm talking about Magomed Ankalaev, sure, I'm going to say he's a bit more of a striker. He mixes it up. He's well-rounded. He strikes first, grapples second. But that's a lot different than the other guys who are strike first, and then, oh shit, second, I guess, is just losing. Right? So, sure, Magomed Ankalaev may strike. I could almost bet my life he's shooting takedowns in this fight. I could almost bet my life. And we knew Jamal Hill wouldn't. We knew Roundtree wouldn't. We knew Strickland wouldn't. Magomed Ankalaev, he's going to shoot, and we need to stop saying that, it's just crazy to me how UFC fans are saying Ankalaev isn't going to shoot in this fight. I don't know. But, yeah, look, I think he's going to get the takedowns. I think he's going to get the takedowns on Pereira. Look, I understand Pereira has been working with Glover, and Glover's a great MMA grappling mentor. I know that. And I'm not too worried. I think DC was saying that, Pereira's traveling the world. He's doing all these tours and stuff. Is he super focused for this fight? I'm sure Pereira's training really hard. He just posted out in the snow, grappling with Glover. I don't love that he's, in the middle of training camp, like a month before his fight, went to Australia. I believe he trains in Connecticut. That's a far flight. But that just seems like... that's just what Pereira does. I think he's done it for all his fights. He kind of just travels around, does these media appearances. He likes to be at the popping spots. But look, I'm sure Pereira's training hard. I'm sure he's grappling hard. But I also wanted to talk about the striking. I think here's the issue with the striking. When Pereira is facing someone who's a bit unorthodox, he does pretty well. We think about the Yuri fights. We think about the Strickland fights, maybe Strickland isn't super unorthodox, but he has a bit of a strange style. Pereira easily set him up and KO'd him. Yuri flailing about, dipping, bopping, dancing, and, Pereira easily takes him out twice. I feel like when Alex Pereira has been in there against more of a traditional guy, more of, your traditional kickboxer, your traditional Muay Thai fighter, he struggled a bit to get his offense off. We look at the Roundtree fight. Early on in that fight, he wasn't doing too great. We look at the Jan Blachowicz fight. Jan Blachowicz and Magomed Ankalaev on the feet were in terms of competitiveness, that's pretty similar to how Blachowicz and Pereira was in terms of competitiveness. Now, Jan Blachowicz did do great with the leg kicks, and I'm sure the leg kicks are going to be a big conversation leading up to this fight. Right, that was Jan Blachowicz' best weapon against Magomed Ankalaev. He hurt him a few times with the leg kicks. But I don't know. We look at Jan Blachowicz, who's a great striker, a great technical striker. Pereira didn't get a lot off on him. He won barely. Jan was gassed out at the end of the second. We're all thinking Pereira's going to easily KO him in the third. That third round was razor close. Right, and like I said, Magomed Ankalaev and Jan Blachowicz on the feet, in terms of competitiveness, was pretty similar to Pereira and Jan Blachowicz on the feet. Pereira did a bit better than Ankalaev, sure. But he also fought an older Jan. I don't know. He also fought Jan at altitude. I don't know. I think those are things to consider a little bit. Who else has Pereira fought? Adesanya, he's been very competitive with. Jamal Hill, he KO'd in a minute. All right, whatever. But I just think, Magomed Ankalaev is very traditional in terms of his stance, or in terms of his style with striking. Very technical, very a normal style. And I think those are the styles that Pereira is going to struggle with a bit more. What else? And we never really see people land big punches on Magomed Ankalaev. I'm trying to think. When was the last time we saw him take a big 1-2 or something like that? Jan Blachowicz landed good leg kicks, nothing really else. Johnny Walker didn't really land anything. I'm trying to think. Thiago Santos maybe dropped him or hurt him. I don't know. I see Ankalaev winning. Do people really think Ankalaev isn't going to shoot? Do people really think that? Look, I think he'll strike early. I think he takes a few leg kicks and he's shooting. You really think Magomed Ankalaev is going to eat a leg kick, eat a jab, eat a right hand, and say, I have an easy path to victory, and he's just not going to take it? He's a good grappler, Ankalaev. He can grapple. He's not Khamzat Chimaev. I'm not worried that he's going to submit Pereira. I'm not worried that, Pereira showed good submission defense against Jan Blachowicz. I'm sure it's improved from now. I just see him shooting, taking him down, and holding him down there. I really do. This is a different guy to the people Pereira's been fighting. And I see Magomed Ankalaev doing good on the feet. He's a good boxer. He can kick. I see Pereira landing some leg kicks, but I'm sure the striking is going to be competitive. I see the striking being very competitive, but I don't know. I like Ankalaev here. I do, and this is a big fight for Pereira. If he gets this one, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this fight. I'm a big fan of Alex Pereira. I even like Ankalaev too a little bit. I know people don't, but I don't know. If Pereira can get through this one, I don't see anyone at 205 who beats him. And I think, we're going to start talking about moving up to heavyweight at this point, which I don't know. But if Ankalaev wins, we'll probably see a rematch. And look, like I said, this is not my most confident prediction ever. Could Pereira KO him? Absolutely. Could Pereira outdamage him? Absolutely. Pereira has shown the ability to get up against Jan Blachowicz, against Yuri Prochazka. He's shown the ability to get up. But I don't know. Ankalaev is a good striker, and he can grapple. I can't believe people are saying, dude, he's not even a grappler. That's crazy to me. Look, normally I would pick the fighter that I want to win and just justify that pick. And you can easily justify picking Alex Pereira here. But, guys, I think Magomed Ankalaev is going to do it. What is he, 33? Right in the smack of his prime. KO Johnny Walker. Beat up Alexander Rakic. Alexander Rakic is a hard win to get. It's a hard win to get. He was destroying Yuri early. And I know the Yuri KOs are great for Pereira, but I tell you, I think he struggles more when someone's a traditional striker. And it's hard for people to get offense off on Magomed Ankalaev. Really, the only dude who's done it well has been Jan with the leg kicks. And Magomed Ankalaev was gritty in that fight. He showed resilience. We all thought his leg was toast. And he grappled in those later rounds. I know Jan Blachowicz didn't have great takedown defense. But he is better than Pereira, I think. Like, Jan Blachowicz isn't this terrible grappler. Guys, I think Ankalaev's going to win. I really do. I'm sorry. I really do think Ankalaev's going to win. And I was going to sit here and pick Pereira, but, I want to do it. I think Ankalaev is going to win. And I think, we're kind of talking about some crazy stuff with this fight, really. He's shooting, guys. I'm telling you, he's shooting. I don't know. But, they might do the rematch. They'll probably do the rematch if Ankalaev wins. What, we need to do the give Jan Blachowicz a title fight, give Carlos Ulberg a title fight, give Yuri his 90th title fight? No. If Ankalaev wins, they will do the rematch. And who knows? I'll probably pick Pereira in the rematch stuff because, I think he has 50 minutes to KO Magomed Ankalaev. He probably could find a KO over 50 minutes. But I'm excited for it, guys. I'm excited for it. It's a good card. I'll make full card predictions at some point. I'll be live for that card. I'm not making predictions for this week's card. I mean, who cares? But I'll probably make a Sean O'Malley Merab video because it looks like that's going to be next, according to Dana. But yeah, guys, I'm going with Magomed Ankalaev here, and I'm pretty confident with that prediction. I'm sorry, I know I'm a big Alex Pereira fan. There is a world where he gets it done, but I just think Ankalaev is too well-rounded. He's going to shoot. He's a good grappler. He's strong. He's got a good build. He's gritty, right? Like I was saying, in the Jan Blachowicz fight, we thought he was done. He comes back and he grapples late. I think Ankalaev's going to win. And Pereira's the favorite. How about it? Now, we'll see. I'm excited for it, guys. I will see you later. And peace. Yeah, goodbye. Like, subscribe, all that. Comment if you agree, if you disagree. I'm probably going to get a lot of disagreeers. But that's cool. That's cool. All right, see you later. Bye.